what's up everybody? It's Rox and I'm coming to you today with the review for Basketball Wives LA Season 2 Episode 1. So we are at Basketball Wives LA, and I know that many of you guys felt just like I did and was feeling the withdrawals of Love and Hip Hop ATL, and you know what? We just gonna have a minute of silence here, because after today, we ain't gonna talk about no more. We gonna talk about how much we missed that show, okay? Let's have a little moment right now, y'all. Y'all bring it on down. Alright, so hey, that's it. No more talk about Love and Hip Hop ATL. We are through with that show, y'all. Okay, we on Basketball Wives LA now, so let's get with the program, okay? Let's hope that we're not going to be disappointed with this season. It don't look like it's going to be that bad of a season. Hopefully they're going to bring it. When the show first comes on, I always pay attention to the hierarchy of the beginning opening when they show the people on the different levels of the trophy for the basketball wife. I always pay attention to that, and it was interesting how they had it this time. Draya was at the bottom. I really don't think that Draya is at the bottom of the hierarchy, but I do believe that Draya is the person that pulls us all in, because if Draya wasn't on the show, nobody really would watch the show. I mean, she does really bring the audience. And then we had Jackie at the top. And Jackie at the top, which means that Jackie is still the head bitch in charge. Even with all of the girls feeling like they was going to oust her and all of that stuff, even with Jackie getting on her nerves so bad last season, Jackie is still at the top. Now, y'all know Shawnee was at the top of her trophy. Okay, so Jackie is the one. She's still going to be a major player this season. Usually on the first show, they kind of, just kind of talks about what they did over the break. And they did do that a lot this episode. But they also really kind of got started with the story of what was going to be going on. So yeah, they did talk about it a little bit more. So we just going to talk about what they talked about, okay, y'all? So let's get to it, shall we? Jackie. When I saw her on the screen yesterday, it just brought back all these memories of last season and all the drama that Jackie had and took us all through. I mean, she put us through it, didn't she? She is at home with Doug, and they talking about whatever they talking about. Evidently, after her mom died, I think she said something about DC. Was that where the funeral was or something? But anyway, after the mom died, her daughter, one of her daughters, the one that she was still speaking to, decided to stay back in DC because she wanted to be independent, which I think we can all read to believe that she was trying to get away from her mama. Okay, y'all know her mama's just a little bit touched, and so Jackie is kind of feeling some kind of way because her babies are not there, and she done lost all her friends, and all she has is Doug, and Doug is always gonna be there. Side note, did anybody check out Doug's tattoo on his arm? I was like, now is that a picture of half of Jackie's face and half of his face? The shit was kind of creepy to me. I was like, oh, okay. You put people's face. I mean, yeah, Chad did it. Obviously, people do it, right? But I thought you only put dead people on your body. I'll be damned if I would put any fucking body's face on my body. If it ain't my kids, then that is just not happening. It looked like, did anybody get a look at it? It might not have been Jackie's face, but I could have swore that it was half her face, half Doug's face. I was like, that Doug is sprung as hell. He ain't going nowhere. I guess this season is gonna be with them trying to reintroduce Jackie into the circle. Y'all know about this circle everybody's always talking about. We cannot unforget about what Jackie did last season. Jackie was a goddamn fool last season. But I guess for Jackie to have a smooth season this season, they have got to try to bring her back into the fold, and everybody's gonna have to try to work with her. Because, we just can't have a whole nother season of everybody being friends except for one person. It'll be just like another Royce situation. And eventually it'll be like, why is she even on the show? Jackie's got to come a little differently. So, Jackie is talking to everybody about how she feels. She tells Doug that, she feels like, she had all these girls were her friends at one time, and, that, she don't usually let people into her fold. She don't have many female friends, so she really was trying to, gain something with them, and it didn't work out, and Doug is, Doug is Doug is on that nip, okay, and Doug is just like, well, sometimes you can't help people. Maybe they don't, maybe you just can't do it all the time. I don't really think that was the case. I think that everybody was turned off on the way Jackie was, but hey, Doug is definitely feeding on Jackie's bullshit, so it's just like whatever. She's talking to her girlfriend Sunday, and I guess Sunday, I'm not really sure if Sunday is a new character on the show or not. They didn't really say, and I don't remember seeing her in the, in the echelon on the damn trophy at the beginning. But she's also telling Sunday the same thing. I hate that I was misunderstood with these girls. I don't really feel like I did anything that bad. I wasn't doing anything differently than what the other girls was doing, which is the truth. I mean, everybody was going back saying this, saying that. It was a whole bunch of he said, she said. Somehow it all fell on Jackie's shoulders. Because Jackie did keep a lot of confusion going. But I also feel like it had to be said, right, in order for Jackie to go back and tell it, right? Okay, so then, yeah, maybe everybody had something to do with this circle getting so fucked up. She was just like, I really do kind of miss the girls. I do want to have my friendship with them, but at the same time, I just feel like they're jealous of me. And I feel like, I have everything that they want, and, they just have a problem with that. And I was thinking to myself, like, well, Jackie, now that might not be exactly right, because these girls ain't jealous of you. They got what they want. They got what they need. Nobody is hurting for money around there. So even though Jackie, I do believe it probably has the most money out of that group, but, ain't nobody jealous, okay? The bitch, you was crazy, okay? And that's, they was tired of it. So, I mean, and the jealousy, I don't think really entered the picture. That part of Jackie, that's the different personalities. Jackie does seem to have a couple of personalities. That's personality B, okay? That's the part that's be a little bit delusional. That's right when she be having you right along with her, then she say some shit to fuck it up, and you be like, girl, you crazy. I feel sorry for Jackie sometimes because, she don't have any girlfriends because she crazy, right? So she relies very heavily on Doug, and, that's why Doug and her are so attached, and, it's a little dysfunctional, but it seems to work for her, and, but I do feel kind of sorry for her because I do want the child to just get one good friend that can understand her. Like, she ain't got a friend from back in the day that was 9, 10 years old. They've been grown up together and know each other's dirty draws. It's sad to not have friends. I think friends are very important, so I feel sorry for anybody that doesn't have friends. But anyway, more on Jackie later. Gloria and Laura are sisters. You guys remember that. At the end of last season, Gloria was breaking up with Matt. She wanted to find herself and all of that. There was like rumors of Matt cheating around and all that. But then when Matt wanted to finally settle down, now all of a sudden she was over it. So they broke up at the end of last season. Also at the end of last season, Laura got back with Gilbert Arenas. You guys remember that is her baby's father. I think she has 5 kids for him. And, after all the drama that they had, him putting her out the house and, her supposedly sleeping with Shaq and, all the drama, him leaving and abandoning them and not leaving them any money and blah, 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 blah. Okay, they got back together. Now, does anybody else find it strange that in the 8 months that they had been gone that them two hadn't talked? I know that when you live in different states, sometimes it's hard to keep in touch with siblings and everything, but I had always got the impression that they were very close. At least that's the way they made it seem like on the show, and it just seems like sisters. I don't have a sister, so I don't really know, but it just seems like you would keep in touch with your sister, okay? Especially if you were really close to them. It's like you guys don't talk once a week or something, so there's something fishy about that. I don't know if we didn't got the full story on that. Maybe it's gonna be some more to come. When Gloria broke up with Matt, I think that the family had a problem with that because I don't think they understood her reasoning for why she wanted to break up. So I think that it seemed kind of like they had a problem with that. And then the same with Laura getting back with Gilbert. It really seemed like they was not with that. They didn't really say too much about it, but you could tell that her mom and dad was just like, I don't really know you need to be doing all that. Gloria is, Gloria's got a new hobby. Okay, y'all remember one time she was going to be a damn high school basketball coach, and then y'all remember another time that she was going to be acting. Child couldn't act her way out of a damn Tyler Perry stage play. Now, y'all, she wants to have a cookbook. Gloria likes to cook, y'all. Okay. Gloria now is gonna have a damn cookbook. Gloria's black and Mexican. Matt is black and Italian, and she has decided that she's gonna mix all these cuisines together, and we're gonna have some shit in a cookbook for y'all to buy. Okay, fucking spaghetti, tacos, and enchilada lasagna, y'all. Anyway, y'all, and she got all this shit going. I'm just like, girl, if you don't go sit your ass over there and be rich, why when you got money, you be wanting to do all this extra other stuff? Like, girl, ain't nobody going. Okay. If I had the money like that, I would just sit my ass down and have it. Okay. Now, every week, we ain't coming up with a new idea. She wants everybody to come over and try out some of the recipes for her cookbook. So she decides that she's going to have this big shindig. And Laura's asking her, oh, who are you going to have come over to the for, for the party. And she tells all the girls that she's going to have. Of course, she leaves out Jackie. And, Laura was like, oh, you left out Kooky. I'm going to tell you what, I don't want to hear that word all season. I'm fucking tired of Kooky. Let's come up with another word for crazy, idiot, Looney Tunes, anything but Kooky. For some reason, that gets on my nerves. Gloria's just like, nope, not inviting her. I don't like her. She's not coming. It's her party. Like, why invite somebody you don't like? So I was with Gloria. You don't want to invite Jackie? Don't invite Jackie. Alright, y'all, Draya spends most of this episode meeting up with everybody to talk about what they've been doing. She meets up with Malaysia first, and they're just shooting the shits and just talking about what's been going on. Draya's telling her how she has been promoting clubs and lounges like crazy and everything, but now she's trying to get focused because she wants to start her swim line, which she has started, which I see on Twitter all the time. I see the pictures on Instagram, which is a beautiful swim line that she has. Good for Draya, okay? Draya says she want to be rich, and I was like, bitch, me too! I understand trying to get your own damn money. Can't be relying on men all the time to give you your money. Fuck, you need to have your own money, okay? It's good that the man has some money too, but y'all women out there, come on now, we got to be worrying about what we got in our own bank accounts, okay? So yeah, I am totally with Draya. I feel you on that. Anyways, you guys, she meets up with Gloria. And did anybody else sense the tension between the two of them? I can't really put my finger on it there too. Something is weird about Gloria right now. I couldn't help but remember how them girls treated Draya back at the beginning of last season. Gloria was really to me, I felt like Gloria was the worst because Gloria was the one who brought her into this circle, and once all the other girls decided that she was nothing that they wanted to be around. You remember Imani called her worthless. I'm telling you, I ain't never liked Imani ever since then. I'm glad the bitch ain't back on the show. Once they had decided that she wasn't worthy of being a part of their group, then, they treated her horribly. I think that Draya remembers that. And so she was just like, I don't really know how to read Gloria. She's telling me about how wonderful her relationship is and how happy she is. And it kind of sounded like Gloria was trying to sell her a bill of goods, but maybe not. Maybe Gloria was just trying to tell her, what's been going on. But it was just weird because she was firing off the questions, asking her if she was still acting. And, Draya was like, no, I've been really promoting and really busy with that, but I'm about to get on my whole swimsuit situation. And then she asked her, are you still working with Jackie? And then Draya was like, well, no, I'm not working with her anymore. I did work with her in the past. She did help me a lot. But no, I'm not working with her anymore, just getting it off the ground and everything. It was pretty cool that Draya did give Jackie her props because evidently Jackie does have a head for business. I don't really know what her businesses are that she has right now, but, this is not the first time that we've heard people say that, she's got the businesses and that she's good at it. That's the whole thing with them. And then Draya also meets up with her friend Brooke. Now, Brooke is the new girl. You guys remember how when Draya came last season, she was the cute little light skin, really cute little shape, big eyes, innocent, her long hair, stripper girl, but it's cool enough. But, when she came onto the show, everybody had a problem with her. Okay, well, Brooke is the fucking new version of Draya. Just imagine her a little bit darker and on fucking steroids. Bitches got big everything. Big ass titties. They just jubulous. Just juicy. Like, full of milk looking like. It's just like, damn. I mean, you got a whole lot going on there, girl. And then big ass. One of them asses that her hand has got to get lost in when she wipes it. Brooke is a self-proclaimed video vixen, booty model for the Black Men's Magazine and all of that. And she seems pretty proud about it. So, I mean, if she calls herself that, we can call her that, right? She's dating some young basketball player. Ain't nobody that got a big enough name for me to even be trying to remember what it is. I think I talked about him before. The guy must be a whole lot younger than her or whatever. They obviously have brought Brooke on the show to create more tension between the cute little shapely young girls and then the old fat bitches on the other end. Brooke seems to be a little bit of a live wire, even more so than Draya, so I think that she'll be a good addition to the cast, at least to get the drama going. But, Brooke was just telling Draya was just telling Brooke how she's glad that she's there and she can't wait for her to meet the other girls because the way they treated her, she just wants to see if they're going to treat her the same way. Don't look like Brooke is going to come into the show exactly like Draya did last season because I don't know if Brooke might have saw the show last season and saw the bullshit they put Draya through, but I just don't look at Brooke and see her taking the shit exactly the same way that Draya did. Draya was caught off guard, had to regroup, And, you know, like she said, she had to earn her respect, and now she demands it. I think that Brooke is going to come in a little differently. If these girls think they're going to ramrod this girl the way they did Draya, I think they're going to have a whole nother thing coming. Brooke just tells Draya, you know what, I think a lot of times these women have problems with us because, you know, we single, you know, we cute girls, we got really nice shapes, and, you know, we are able to kind of, you know, get the attention of their men, even if we may or may not want them or whatever thing. You know, it's just like they just feel like we're threatened some sort of way. And I guess that's true. But I'm going to tell you what, I ain't got time to be fucking jealous about no cute girls. It's going to always be somebody cuter than y'all women. I'm going to tell you, you ain't never going to be the finest one nowhere. You're going to be done fucked up your whole night being at a club. Look, if it's a damn bachelorette party at a club and it's a whole bunch of pretty girls, you're going to fuck up your whole night being worried and depressed and jealous about them over there. You know how much fun you can have over here? You make lemon out of lemonade. You ain't as cute as them. You better work with whatever the hell you got, okay? Just figure it out. But you can't be wasting your time being jealous of cute girls. Yeah, I don't have the time. It's always gonna be somebody prettier. Fuck, I feel like I do enough okay for me. Okay, and that's good enough for me. Shit. Plus, I always feel like beauty is skin deep, and eventually, beauty fades. But I always feel like the person that is beautiful inside, somebody that is a good person inside, eventually wins in the long run. I've just seen it plenty of times. I know plenty of beautiful girls who are lonely, who are single, who got fucked up attitudes, terrible dispositions, and nobody wants to be with them. So, you know, that beauty only takes you so far. You have got to be a good person. So, but anyway, I'm in too much off track. You see what happens when you just get to talking too much? Okay, but let me get back on track here. It look like Brooke is going to meet all the rest of the girls, and she's up to it. She does meet Gloria, and Gloria is nice enough to her. You know, Gloria's like, damn, you got a big ass and everything. You know, that seems to be the icebreaker that Brooke needs. I was just like, okay, I guess whatever, make y'all be friends. I thought that it was gonna be some big fanfare for the damn launch of the bathing suit line, but you know, Draya, Brooke, and Gloria get together, and Draya pushes a button and her stuff is live. So, I mean, I guess it don't really matter how much fanfare. Fuck, you don't need a party at the beginning, honey. You need to make money at the end. So, good for Draya. Last season, you guys, we went through some changes with Malaysia. She started off, I really liked her because I saw from the very beginning that she was not going to let nobody punk her. You know, we knew that she was from Linwood, California, you know, West Side for life. It was just obvious that, you know, she was going to take up for herself. So I like that part about Malaysia. But then as the season went on, Malaysia was kind of one of them run till that kind of girls. I mean, was just always telling what the other one said. You know, she was always straddling some type of fence. And what pissed me off the most is even though she tried to be friends with Draya, even though Draya tried to be friends with her, I guess I should say, and you know, Draya kind of felt like Malaysia was the only person that she could relate to. I felt like Malaysia didn't have her back many times, especially when they attacked that girl. Yeah, she did feel bad, but she never spoke up for her, and that made me mad because you know what, right is right and wrong is wrong. Okay, so you can't be their friend in private and then don't defend them when the shit is so clearly wrong. You know how they treated Draya about the whole thing with her being arrested and her son and all that stuff. So I ain't really forgot that part about Malaysia. But like Malaysia said, everybody deserves a second chance, right? And you deserve a second chance to get it right. So I'm trying to forget about that because Malaysia does have some good parts about her. I think she is one of the ones that's the most forgiving on the show and really tries to, you know, work things out because even in the reunion, she was the only one who just wasn't all out salty to Jackie. I mean, you know, people was very rude to her. Like, to me, in real life, you wouldn't probably talk to somebody like that, but you're on stage and you're on camera and you saying and being a certain way and doing certain things. It just didn't have to be that way. Jackie did her part. So I'm not defending what Jackie, you know, did because Jackie was the fucking trip too. But, so Malaysia, we at Malaysia now. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt and say that she got caught up in the drama of the show. Maybe the show pulled her out of her character because I've heard a lot of people say that, you know, that these reality shows will make you change into something else. So maybe that's what happened with, Malaysia. So Malaysia's role in the beginning of the season, at least, is for her to help bring Jackie back into the fold. She talks to Draya about it. Draya's not really feeling it, but Draya's willing to be like, okay, I mean, you know, if you say so, you know, we gonna work on this second chance for Jackie. Invite her to Gloria's thing. Gloria's having this Mexican, Italian, black cookbook party, so let's see if we can bring her to that. Malaysia calls Jackie And did you guys hear how dramatic that scene was? They had the fucking music so loud. I was like, well, goddamn, what is they saying on the phone? Y'all got homegirl singing over the line, like singing whatever she was saying, something about sorry, I could tell you, or whatever the hell she was saying. You know, that's a good thing that Malaysia reached out to Jackie, but I was really trying to work through my feelings through that whole meeting, because you guys, if you guys know one thing about me, is I cannot stand a snob. I cannot stand somebody who feels like they're better than anybody, and I do not like to be talked down to. Now, that is like a big pet peeve of mine. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care what I don't have. I am equal to you, so you can't talk to me any kind of way. So, a little bit of part of me was I was feeling like Malaysia was being condescending to Jackie. Now, that might just be my own personal problem. I just didn't like how she was kind of talking to her and was just like, you know, I kind of let you into my circle. And you guys, here we go with that fucking circle again. Like, you got the best circle around and I got to want to be in your shit. Okay, okay, Roxanne, you getting a little too sensitive here. Did anybody else feel that way? It was just like, you know, you were in my circle and, you know, you're in a different place now and I can talk to you. I feel that you manipulated us all, and, you know, you guys, I'm going to get unbiased here, because Jackie definitely did manipulate them all. She has the gift to do that. It had them kind of in her hands and, you know, doing what she wanted and playing both. You know, it was just a lot of that going on. I'm working through that thing with Malaysia. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm just being super sensitive about feeling. I hate when somebody feels like they better, and I don't like for you to talk to me that way. But okay. But anyways, you guys, Jackie sat and took it because Jackie knew that this is what she had to do to get back into the circle. Knowing Jackie, you guys, I feel like Jackie might have something else up her sleeve. I mean, Jackie has never been the one to just sit and take it without having a plan. I think she's using these girls as chess pieces. Jackie is very, very, she has the gift of manipulation. So we're gonna see what goes on with that whole situation. Since Draya invited Brooke to the cookbook party, and since Malaysia invited Jackie to the cookbook party, now we about to have this whole big thing at Gloria's house. Brooke gets there, and I don't really think the girls really gave too much of a care about Brooke, because I think everybody knew that Jackie was coming. It was just like the calm before the storm. So Brooke kind of got off easy at that little thing. So, you know, they're sitting around, they're eating and having a good time talking and laughing. Another thing which I didn't appreciate is why couldn't everybody get there at the same time? Why everybody got to be settled down in their damn seats, and then here come Jackie? Like, of course you're going to be uncomfortable and put off and in a weird space when everybody is in their place, and then all of a sudden you come in kind of fucking busting up the party or something. I didn't like that either. Not defending Jackie. I'm just pointing out what the hell is going on. When she gets there, they're all pretty rude to her, which I can't fault them for that. Like I said, she put her through a lot, but I thought that it was like, okay, we trying to start a new season and we trying to do something different here, and y'all bringing all this shit again. Now, Malaysia done sat up there and told you guys that she wants to apologize. Why can't we just start fresh? Okay, don't bring all that other bullshit up in here. Even if it eventually comes, let's not have it today. Jackie didn't say nothing, so you guys, that right there let me know that Jackie probably has more up her sleeve. She's playing these girls. She's gonna get them back in, and then she's gonna do whatever she do. Welcome to Basketball Wives LA. Alright, you guys, so that's it. We are on to Basketball Wives LA, okay? You guys remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm itsrox. My channel is for itsrox. Everything else I do will be in the bottom bar below. If I'm rushing, it's because I'm hungry. I got to go get me something to eat. I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.